Hey, welcome back. My name is Dino. This video is on various mis- and disinformation terms. The focus of this video will to be looking at the various meanings behind various mis- and disinformation terms. Some examples help illustrate what these terms mean and then what their impact are. First, I'm going to look at filter bubbles. What are filter bubbles? According to Clusade, filter bubbles is a phenomenon when your opinions, beliefs, and preferences influence the information you encounter online. So it's like those various aspects, opinions, beliefs, and preferences, they have this, again, an influence on what you see. So that sounds a bit opaque and a bit weird. This is probably best illustrated by some examples. For example, you'll have your various movies and television series that be recommended to you on Netflix, Hulu, or your Amazon Prime, etc. Various songs on Spotify might be recommended to you, again based on your beliefs and preferences. Various videos on YouTube, if you look at that, your previous, again, beliefs, preferences, opinions, etc. will influence those. And then even, this is a bit more alarming because of the implications, the content you see first on some news sites can also be impacted. So it's basically whatever you seem to believe in or like that will dictate the news you get, which again, if you think about it, if you think it through, it's a bit frightening. So as a result, the impact of this would be that you're intellectually isolated from personalized searches. So instead of you necessarily going and making your own searches, these filter bubbles can help direct content towards you in ways that you've impacted by previous things you've done, but you're not making a deliberate choice. Another one is echo chambers, and what are those? This is according to Cass Sunstein. Echo chambers are environments. It's an environment in which a person only hears views with which he or she agrees, reinforcing pre-existing beliefs and attitudes and making it difficult for the individual to learn about and consider alternative perspectives. So it's like over time, you're going to hear and see more and more things that you already believe and have, various attitudes toward, and that happens over time. So they become reinforcing. For example, would be if you're on YouTube, you may receive flat earth content, or you may be part of a community and you keep getting that content over and over again because you've seen it before. As a result of this, the impact can be that you're circulating existing views without opposing views. So so again, say the example of flat earth. Instead of having the opposite sent to you, you're sent more and more of the same kind of content by members of your same community. And as a result, this leads to a thing called confirmation bias, which I'll talk about in the next slide. So what is confirmation bias? That is a tendency of individuals to favor information that confirms their beliefs or ideas and discount that which does not. So when you're seeing your constellation of information over time, you're going to, again, look at things that help to confirm what you believe, and things that go against that, you're going to discount those things. For example, the various examples. One concrete example is the Facebook algorithm. As a result, it may show you more posts aligning with your particular political view, reinforcing your beliefs. A really iconic and frightening example of that was in Viner's article. I have a video about that. It's more about fake news. And she talks about a gentleman during Brexit. And again, it doesn't really matter which side you would have supported. But it was about a gentleman who was on one side of the debate, and he was on Facebook, and he couldn't see anything that related to the opposite side. So whether he supported or was against Brexit, it was just he couldn't find the other stuff, and so he started looking for it, and it became difficult. Like he just couldn't find the opposite belief on his Facebook feed, which is again very startling. And this person was actually looking for it. From this, people who support or oppose a particular issue will not only seek information to support it, but also interpret news in a way that upholds existing ideas. So not only is it you're seeking it, but you're also interpreting it in ways that, again, sort of reinforces confirmation bias. And as a result, you'll another point is that you'll remember details in a way that reinforces these attitudes. So again, it kind of folds over upon itself more and more. What's the impact of this? This impacts how we gather information. So you're going to look for information, like say if you have a constellation of different stories, you can look like news stories. You're going to gather information and look at sites from sites that you're going to want to believe, and not ones that may disprove what you believe. And as a result, it influences how we interpret and recall information. Again, those that will be in line with what our previous interpretations and our previous memories might be. So it kind of, again, it reinforces itself. So that was some basic misinformation and disinformation terms. My name is Dino. Thanks for watching. Please feel free to like this video. Please feel free to comment on it. Have you encountered these terms like filter bubbles or confirmation bias before? Do you have examples that weren't shared? And from all of this, obviously, I think the big key is how can we push back against these things so we get the best information, and we use the internet so it helps us grow and become more thoughtful people with a healthier information ecosystem. As always, please feel free to subscribe to this channel if you like this type of content. Thanks for watching.